A small amount of body dysmorphia is necessary if you want to be as jacked as possible. But if your perception of yourself is really bad, your mental health is suffering, I can help you with this video. I don't really suffer from body dysmorphia. I'll be honest, part of that is luck, and part of that is the tips I'm going to share with you in this video. The first tip is to stop looking at yourself so often. This is an extremely common habit for people who hate their physiques.
I mean, already I'm very curious as to why my waist is thicker than usual. Upper chest needs work. Why is my waist so thick? My arms just aren't big enough in comparison to my chest and my back.
Bro, I used to be guilty of this all the time. Constantly looking at myself every day, posing whenever I see a mirror, constantly judging my physique. I don't think it's healthy to be doing this constantly. Of course, you need to look at your body to gauge progress. I'm not saying that you shouldn't look at yourself at all. My only point is that it shouldn't be excessive. For a long time, and even to this day, I will often wear baggy clothes to the gym to cover up my pump. I really like this method because I would always feel kind of sad or shitty whenever I would look at myself a few hours later and see that I was much smaller without a pump. So I figured, why don't I just cover myself up in the gym? And this definitely helped alleviate some of my own body dysmorphia. Set realistic and attainable goals for yourself. If you look like this and eventually you want to look like that, what, are you just going to be depressed until you get your goal physique? No, you have to set intermediate goals along the way. Set weight goals. How much do you want to gain or lose every week? Set measurement goals. Set strength goals for the next 3 months, 6 months, year. Working towards these goals feels good and gets your mind off the body dysmorphia. So for example, let's say you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and your first thought is, damn, I got small shoulders. The next thing that should immediately come to your mind is, oh, that's okay because I've got all these goals. I'm trying to gain half a pound per week. I'm trying to add 2 inches to my shoulder measurement. I'm trying to get my OHP to 1 plate for 5 reps. When I start thinking about my goals like this, I find that it lessens the need for me to be perfect right now because everything is just a work in progress. You won't get to the top of a mountain if you keep staring at the summit. You need to put your head down and look at your steps as you climb. The same can be said about lifting. You won't be happy if you compare yourself to your dream physique. You will be happy if you focus on your next short-term goal. Next tip is to look at how far you've come. Chances are, if you've been lifting seriously for a year or two, you probably have a physique that's better than 90% of people. Yeah, it might not be that good if you're comparing to everyone that goes to your gym, or if you're comparing to the people you see on Instagram. But if you compare yourself to general society, the normies, as we like to call them, then you probably look freaking amazing. If you worked really hard and put on a few pounds of muscle, you should be proud of yourself. It doesn't need to be the greatest physique ever. You did it all by yourself, and that's special. And that brings me to my final tip, which is to fall in love with the process. Falling in love with the process will get you to completely forget about your body dysmorphia. You guys have to understand, bro. The good times don't come when you're super jacked. You are in the good times right now. It doesn't matter how buff you are right now. It doesn't matter how strong you are right now. It doesn't even matter whether or not you're making progress. Are you enjoying what you're doing? If the answer to that is no, then that's what you need to change. You don't need a more optimal program. You don't need better genetics, any of that bullshit.
I am happy where I am. The reason somebody squats 900 days in a row is because of all of those things. I'm free. I'm expressing art. I'm learning about the cave I'm in. I'm putting the pieces to the puzzle. I'm fulfilled spiritually, mentally, physically. I'm firing on all damn cylinders. And I want the world to see, here is a guy, squatted 1,000 days in a row and he didn't gain a damn kilo on his barbell. I want to be known for that. Thank you. Please. I want that title. The dumb guy that failed, but had a lot of fun doing so. Oh, beautiful. Because what if you fail and you didn't have fun? Well, now you're really pissed off.
You have to enjoy the daily grind of this gym lifestyle. Pushing yourself close to failure. Feeling tired of shit. The bulking and cutting cycles. Whatever it is. Fall in love with the process and the body dysmorphia will melt away. If you want to maintain a super shredded physique like those guys you see on Instagram, this video will tell you why it's probably not the best idea.